Hey there, guys. I just wanted to touch bases with you and say hello, check in on you, see how you're doing, and encourage you. Encourage you in the realm of yes, we are living in a world surrounded by narcissists. Many of us have been victims of narcissistic abuse, but you have to define your worth. Know your worth. Know that you are not those lies that those people tell you. The ones that tell you, oh, you're no good, no one's ever going to want you, and so on and so on. You know your worth. So you have to build up the strength to get away from narcissistic people, people that only call you, text you, and so on, only when they want something from you. If they don't have anything positive to say, never have any positive encouragement, always have something negative and make you always doubt yourself and make you, question yourself, you don't need them. It's time to let them go. You deserve better. You have less time ahead of you than behind you. Set this example for especially those of us that have kids. Set the proper example to let your kids know you deserve better, you demand better. And that starts with creating those boundaries. You sit down, you may, if you're thinking about dating again and so on, you may want to make a list of the type of person you want to date. You may say, I'm not quite sure. Well, start with listing the things you don't want in your life. And most of all, for those of us that are coming out of a relationship, take your time. Please take your time. Get to know you. Get to know really what you want out of life. Work on your vision and your goals. And if there's someone that comes into your life, take your time. Get to know them. Get to know the people that they are surrounded by, the people they interact with. Get to know their family members and so on. Because narcissists are very observant, especially those that have been in the prison system or jail system. They have more time on their hands, and unfortunately, some people that are there deserve to be there. They are there, and all they do is think about committing more crimes, how they can abuse other people and use them for their gain. So for those that are, in a relationship with someone that's incarcerated or someone that has been multiple times, or especially if you're meeting them while incarcerated, beware. Beware. Again, many of them are there because they deserve to be there. They believe that the rules don't apply to them. They think that everybody is stupid or everybody's out to get them. What is that? Narcissism. And in my opinion, jails and prisons, all they are universities for narcissists. And, we have to back it up even further. Like I said, go to that family tree. As Judge Maybelline says, look deep before you leap. As they say, the fruit don't fall far from the tree. Look at the family of where that person came from. How do they interact? Did they come from a family of, of parents that, gave their all and oh, my child can do no wrong, and they're still, oh, my baby? Or were they, checked out and all they did was criticize the child, or was never there really and never spent time with them? That's the beginning phases of narcissism. Not saying that all all narcissists come out of that, but that's usually a seed. So what it boils down to is a lot of times, we're all seeking, love. We want to be loved. We want to be appreciated. And for us women, we grow up in a society that, paints this picture or sets these high expectations for us. You're supposed to be married by a certain age. You're supposed to have kids by a certain age. And sometimes, we'll meet men and we're just checking off boxes. Oh man, check. Dress nice, check. Smells good, check. But we're not checking for, where did this person come from? How were they raised? What are their true goals? Or are they telling us what we want to hear? So again, it goes back to knowing your self-worth. And if some of us don't know. So sometimes we need to take that time and really invest in ourselves. Really do some soul searching. What is your God-given purpose? What did God put you on this earth to do? What do you enjoy doing? What's pleasing to you and pleasing to God also? And if someone can't compliment you in that arena or bring something to the table, again, it's time to let them go. So on that note, be a blessing to others. Be an example. No matter what you're going through, right now times may be hard. You may be feeling depressed, but you have to, change your mindset and know this won't last forever. You can get through. Don't let those negative tapes of what happened or, the feeling of being bamboozled. No, narcissists are very creative and they will tell you what you want to hear and they will have you questioning yourself, or you may doubt yourself, or you may say, oh, I'm just being negative. I need to be, more open to things. No. When you have that gut feeling, listen, take your time. There's no rush. Whoever God has for you, they're going to be there. Those that are trying to rush you, bombard you with gifts and so on. Yet, just the other day, they may have cussed you out, totally embarrassed you, or you're going somewhere and they're just road raging, pulling up on people, jumping out of cars, wanting to, pull people out of cars. Those are signs. That's not protection. That's a sign of someone that's out of control. And you don't need that. So again, go back to home base, search yourself, find out what you have to offer to this world and what you enjoy doing, and follow that. And what you put out into the universe is going to come back to you. If you put the sense of, your own stability, knowing your own self-worth, and being confident, that's what you'll attract. So my homework for you is take some time, journal about it, think about it. If you're just coming out of a relationship, you may be at rock bottom. You may have to sleep on someone's couch right now till you get on your feet. It's okay. It's okay. Things will get better. But take some of that time out and write down what your dreams and your goals are. If it's just, hey, if going from somebody's couch to maybe right now you can't afford a whole apartment or something like that. It may be my goal right now is to be able to afford to rent a room. You have to start somewhere, and don't focus on that rear view mirror. Leave those things behind you. You take the lessons, and now you'll be ready for the blessings. Sometimes we have to, take a few lessons over and over. Sometimes it may be days, it may be months. For some of us, it could have been years, especially when there's children involved. Because we feel like, oh, well, I need to try a little harder. Or maybe if I do this, this will, work out. Or maybe they'll go get help. No. When people show you who they are, they tell you, especially if a narcissist tells you, oh, there's nothing wrong with me. I don't need counseling. You need counseling. They're telling you they don't think there's anything wrong. They don't think they need any help. And they're telling you to go get counseling. It might be so. You may need counseling to rebuild yourself. But they're telling you. So listen. Don't think, oh, they're just saying something. They're just talking. No, they're talking from the heart. And believe me, they do not care about hurting you, breaking you down. As a matter of fact, they get a kick out of that. And they would, oh, crying. Oh, many of them will tell you, oh, that's a sign of weakness. And they're just sitting in a corner laughing at you. So avoid the tears around them. Dry your tears, honey, and start writing your journal. Start writing your plan to the new you. Because there is life after narcissistic abuse. On that note, be blessed.